What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Level 7K, Level 7 Knowledge. It's your boy Soldier, or you can call me Jay, whatever resonates with you, right? Today, I have a message for the Lightworkers, right? And the message is that Spirit's been giving to me is start now. Whatever spiritual-based practice or spiritual-based hobby, career, whatever you want to get yourself into where you can use your talents, your passions, all in one that aligns with your life path. Number like, what are you here to learn and complete? You need to start now, because what's going on is people are dealing with all types of universal pressure, I should say. And when I'm gonna go in depth with that mean as far as people dealing with karmic relationships, people dealing with narcissists, family issues, job, and you might think like that's been going on, but it may feel like it's been increased, right? And what it is divine is really trying to get you to go within yourself, to dig deep, to find out truly who you are or what's your purpose here in life. Because if you are stuck on the illusion that everything is how it should be and you should be at this job and this, the divine doesn't necessarily want you there. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we're all we are creatures of change. We are meant to grow. You know what I mean? The dumbest thing I hear people say, that you might even hear other people say, is that you changed up on me. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have people leave your life because they feel like you changed, and that's because the divine is calling you for a higher purpose. It's time for you to get up and move and start creating and being a light for others. Being a light for yourself also, being tapping in, being grateful for who you are and tapping into your own strengths, you know what I mean, and strengthening your weak areas, you know what I mean, getting rid of bad habits. So this is what I mean by how this new energy that's been coming in, right? I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but if y'all look up the Aurora Borealis or the Northern Lights, yeah, you can look at that. You know what I mean? Another name for it, the Northern Lights, right? How the Northern Lights, the light has expanded, right? And you've been able to see it from Middle America, and normally you only can see it from areas that's near the pole, the North Pole, or like Alaska and Canada and things of that nature, right? But now, like, people in Wisconsin and I think Kansas, areas like that, you know what I mean, they can see the Northern Lights when it does happen. It isn't there like all the time, but certain bursts of energy, right? And if you've looked into it and came back to this video, or if you want to just know what that means, is that's bringing in a new energy shift, right? Because that new energy shift is supposed to bring us to another level, to shift from the 3D consciousness to the 5D consciousness, right? We've already been shifting, but this is more of an energetic push, right? So this energetic push is going to start bringing up things that are holding you back, right? So this can be manifested as toxic relationships. Not that the divine is bringing you toxic relationships. It's highlight the relationship may get a little bit more toxic, so highlight that you need to let it go. You get what I'm saying? And it's not doing this to bring more pain into your life. It's just, like I said, highlighting. You need to release it. If you stay in it and you allow it to happen, then that becomes a part of your reality, and you don't move along your conscious shift. So just like I said, find what your talents are. If you can sing, you can dance, whatever that your heart and your passion is into, and find a way that you can be a light worker, a torch bearer for other people to be brave enough to step out on faith on what they need to do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the things, I know we may want to just focus in on just like what we want to do and things in this. We have to move as us, as God, like all together. Us moving together is that God essence, right? That unity, right? That's what they don't want, right? And y'all know who I mean by they, right? So when we come together and become those light bearers, and we actually start to motivate and I ain't gonna say motivate, inspire, because motivation comes and goes, inspiration stays forever, right? So you're gonna start just noticing maybe harder times financially, maybe and with that can as far as that you dealing with financial situations, it may be pushing you to get a new job or career, or to move into something that you really been wanting to move in for a long time. It's never there to punish you. It's more of an energy to push you in a new direction. It's all on how you take the energy. There's a positive to this energy, right? This energy, it just if you have a toxic life, like you got a lot of this negative energy around you, toxic people, narcissists, all that stuff is going to get highlighted, right? Meaning that it's going to be whatever the energy it was already is going to be 2 times that, right? And it's going to make you want to be distant from everybody, right? And the divine necessary, it doesn't want you to be distant from everybody, but it wants you to start to gravitate, I ain't gonna say gravitate, it wants you to start distancing yourself from those peoples and those relationships and those situations and careers and jobs that you felt like that's all you can have, and to dig deep to find out the divine God within you, and then start to find your life path and your mission and what you want to do with yourself. But you must begin now, because there's somebody that will only move to your message. There's only it's something about you. If you're watching this, it's not by mistake. It's something about you that only you can bring to the universe. And if you resonate with this, I'm talking to you. Start now. Y'all, I'm gonna give you an example for myself. I'm a graphic designer, right? At the time, I gave it a year or something ago when maybe not even a year, maybe like 6 months or to a year. In that time period, man, I had like 30 designs on a computer with just straight designs on there, like for clothing and all types of stuff, right? And at the time we was having hard times, like at the time I couldn't afford to buy my daughter some Pampers, man. Like it was eating me up that I couldn't buy my daughter some Pampers, right? But here I am sitting with this $1,000 laptop, but this deals with my dreams and stuff like that. So what I did was I backed up all my designs, and I put it on like this flash drive, or with one of them big flash drives, right? And I sold my laptop to make sure my daughter had food, Pampers, all that stuff, right? Because I had to make sure that she had, right? But right now, I'm only using my phone to do these videos right now, y'all, to get this message out. The thumbnails, all that stuff, all that's me, y'all. Like, I'm doing, and it's not just no bragging rights and nothing like that. I'm just using that as an example to start now. Use your message, right? And when the time comes when I can get my laptop and things of that nature, I'm gonna go harder. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a mic and all that stuff. All that stuff gonna come in divine timing. But I use my story and my message as something that I went through to show you that you can start now. Find a way that you can start now. Baby steps are blessings, man. You just need to start now. The divine needs you to move. If that relationship seems uncomfortable, move. If people around you are being negative and down on you every time you come around, talking behind your back, move. Get away from these people. Yes, it may hurt, but it hurts more to hold on to these people than it does for you to let them go. Because the best thing about you letting them go is that you learned a lesson, and now you're ready for more progress to get to your goals, your dreams, and everything that you've been hoping for, right? But you must start now. It will never be a time where everything is just gonna all the way align up for you to be like, okay, now everything is all peaceful. I can start working on my divine. You're gonna miss it, and a lot of people may end up reincarnating because they didn't do their life purpose. This is a call to the light workers. There's somebody out there that needs your message, needs to hear your voice, see your face, hear your story. You know what I mean? Of what you go through, and understand everything happens for a reason. whether it's perceived as good or bad. Just perceive it as it is. It's something that is. Don't look at it as good or bad. Whatever situation you're dealing with, look for the lesson in it and move on. And the divine will reward you for that. But you must have patience and start moving now. There's going to be ups and downs during this pathway that you're going, but just understand that it's all for a greater purpose. This is a call to the light workers. I'm moving. Y'all moving. If you look at my channel, I just started, as of this video, I just started like a month or so ago. But and look, they've been telling me to move on this 2 years ago. If I would have started, and I've been, tapped in, but if I would have started 2 years ago, I would have had more videos, but it wouldn't be called what it is today. I wouldn't be so passionate about what I do right now. So it was all in divine timing. But they've been telling me I should have been doing this, man. And it's like, at one point I felt like I was wasting time, but it wasn't that. I needed the life lessons that I had to go through. I had to see that certain people wasn't for me. I had to cut family members off, friends, a lot of that off, man. And moving towards my divine purpose, because I'm here. I'm not here to please other people. I'm here to help the divine consciousness as a whole shift. The light bringers, the generations after me that may hear this message however many years or so later, or just hearing it now, it's time to move. It's time to grow. We are growing at this time period, and if you're having second thoughts, believe in yourself. Do work on your solar plex. Be courageous. I like to say that I am courageous as a lion. I have the power of a dragon, and I am wise as an owl. And I keep those things in mind when I'm moving through this realm. And whatever comes my way, I face it head on. And I just know that I'm leading the way to make it easier for the people after me. And that's what you got to do. Yes, it may be uncomfortable. Yes, it may be hard. But it is all for a greater process that you will be rewarded for. You will be rewarded for it, but just make sure your intention is not on the monetary. It is all about raising the collective consciousness. We are not here by a mistake by any means. So I need y'all who are listening still at this point to get up and move. This is the time to move. Start your path. It may be some turns, ups and downs, all like that. That's a part of life. That's what's gonna happen. It's never gonna be a point where I ain't gonna say never gonna be a point, but until you get through these lessons that you need to learn to get to that point where it's more peaceful and things of that nature, you got to go through the storm. But you can't let the storm come within. You know what I'm saying? My mom used to tell me when you're a boat and you're dealing with a hurricane, you're the boat and you're in a hurricane or whatever, don't let the water get within, because then it can sink your boat. You know what I'm saying? So don't let what's going on the outside affect your inside. Let your inside shine out and affect others. Be a light worker, a torch bearer, and lead the way for others, y'all. That's the message to the light workers. The divine gave me a message. I meditated not too long ago, and I just sun gazed for like 5 minutes straight. Still kind of seeing, the little color thing, whatever, whoop. But y'all, this is a message. Get on it. Start working on it now. Find if you want to start school, get a degree. If you want to start reading new books about spirituality, all that, like, start it now. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss out on this new energetic push that within the next however many months or years, you can be where you want to be. You just have to have belief in yourself. So move. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all like the video, go ahead and give your boy a like. If y'all want to see more of these type of videos, you can subscribe. I also have a playlist of download videos. This is downloads, like I said, just stuff I speak in the moment to the collective that the divine gives me in moments. So peace and love to y'all. And if y'all want to show some love, y'all can send a lightning bolt in the comments too.